I wish I had the same delusion that I did when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. She's back. What's up, Sham Fam? Welcome back to the channel. On this channel, guys, I talk about faith, lifestyle, motivation, as well as my weight loss. My vision is just to empower women to become one with themselves, the self-work, and setting healthy boundaries. Guys, I know it has been a minute since I have posted on this channel, and I went without saying anything. That's because I was on a whole spiritual journey for myself. I had to go deeper within inside of me to become one with me. Those of you who have watched my channel already, or if you go back and to refer to my last video where I put I'm back, my mind wanted to be back, guys, but emotionally and physically I wasn't there yet. I had just experienced a great deal of losses in my life during that time, and I thought I was ready to get back on it because it's always been a goal of mine to complete anything that I start, and I had to take that time to come back and go within. I have been through a great deal, and I'm not trying to shine any light on myself as if I'm the only one that went through things, because I do recognize that we all go through things, and there's people that dealing with greater amount of things than I have done. But during those times where I was going through things and I was losing people and losing things, God had to put me into a position to align me to where I'm at now and where I'm headed to. I did not understand that at the time. I did not recognize that at the time, that when he was removing certain people, certain things from my life, he had to do that to put me in the right position. And it took me a while, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I did fight God on this. And when I say fight God on this, when he told me to go by his will, I was trying to do it this way, and he was telling me that it wasn't going to happen. So one thing with God is that he sends subliminal information to us, and only you will understand it. It's not for everybody to understand it, because that's why we're all uniquely divinely made by him. And guys, before I keep going on, there was a time in my life that I've always known God, I've always believed in him, but I never outwardly spoke on it as I am now, because I feel like I wouldn't be that cool person, or people look at me and be like, oh, you're just you're boring, or she don't want to do this here. But the place that I am now and the alignment that God has put me on, honey, I don't care. I don't care. And I wish everyone can get to that place to where you truly feel happy of who you are inside and outside. Not a lot of people have that. We go around and we walk around and be like, oh yes, I'm that girl, or nobody can't tell me this here, I'm good, I'm this and that. But when you go deep down and you stop a minute and you got complete silence, God will let you listen to your heart. He will let you go back to when you was little to start seeing things, so that you can become the person that you are today. And that's exactly what God had to do to me. He had to align me that, because before all of this commotion happened, I was already a nurse. I was a licensed practical nurse, LPN, and I had just finished my RN, got my license, getting ready to start working. Everything in my life, I felt like it was going okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. And boom, that's when this started taking away. And it's very important people in my life that start being removed. Other people on the outside, God was revealing who they truly were to me. And you really don't know how a person truly are, or who they are, until you're in the midst of things. When you're in the midst of things, you know and you realize who that person is, whether it's a friend, family, lover, whatever you want to call it. You will learn that person when you're in the midst of things. And one thing that I've learned too, guys, as I'm on this journey of self-discovering, is that when you're going through things, you may have people in your corner, but at the same time, they're secretly wishing for your downfall. Now, this comment is not for anyone, so if anyone take it as that, then I do suggest that you go inner within yourself. This is me speaking on a vast thing of what I've went through. I did, during this journey here, I did go and I seeked a therapist because I wanted someone to talk to who it was on a non-biased conversation. Meaning, when I talk to that person, I want that person to be able to give me their full advice and not sugarcoating it, not trying to solve it because you know me and you don't want to hurt my feelings. I want you to tell me exactly what you see. Give me what you need me to do from a professional level to work on myself. And it has been 2 years now. February coming in 2025, that will make it 3 years. I'm not fully as to where I want to be, but I can truly say I feel a lot stronger, a lot confident. I'm more happier than I was, of course, 2 years ago when everything started dismantling from my life. So it really has been a true test for me. I'm loving the woman that I'm becoming. I look at her every day, and kudos to my girl Mary J. Blige, where she look at herself and say good morning gorgeous, because honey, that is my anthem. I wake up in the morning and I tell myself good morning, whether I have lashes on, my hair is done, a bonnet, I don't care. I tell myself good morning, and I give myself self devotions every morning. I read those and I take the time and I spend it with God. And I find myself where I'm reading more scriptures to align myself to where God is going, because anybody who have been through anything as far as where God is calling you to come closer to him, honey, he got his way. He got his way. I don't care how tough you are, how good you think you are. When God is trying to align you and to get you closer to him, he has his way of bringing you back in. And I'm not saying I was a disruptive person. I'm not saying I was out there doing all kind of craziness. No, I pretty much lived a balanced life. I've always been a person that walked in my lane, did what I had to do, but that wasn't the life for me. And I'm not saying that I'm rich and famous and I'm this and that, but what I can truly say is I am rich. I'm rich with life, honey. And I know that's so cliche, but when you know that you can wake up every morning, you got breath in your body, and you can make things happen within that day, there you go. You rich, baby. You rich. You ain't got to have money. You ain't got to have all this materialistic stuff. It's just all about learning yourself, having self-love, setting healthy boundaries. Now I want to go into talking about boundaries. I did have to set up certain boundaries. I was that person that always made people happy or did what I thought would make people happy. I just didn't want the confusion. It's nothing about being soft or scary. That's just who the person I am, and I don't apologize for that. I'm still that person, but I'm more wiser now. My eyes are more open now, and I align myself with people who are going to serve purpose in my life. I don't need the negativity. I don't want any of that. I don't want it. And again, I'm not perfect, but that's the life, and that's the way God is aligning my life at this very present time. I love all people. I love chilling a lot with people, going out with people, but at the same time, if it doesn't align with the goals that I have in my life, then it doesn't serve purpose. Boundaries also let a person know how you want to be treated. Having said that, when we talk about boundaries, we speak on relationships. Now, relationships can be with a lover, it can be with family, it can be with friends. If certain things in your life that you see is not aligned to where you're going, then yes, set those boundaries. The first one is self-love. How do you become and how do you know to be self-love? Again, guys, I want to put a disclaimer. I'm not a clinical psychologist. This is just my testimony that God led me to do, to come on YouTube to spread to someone who is probably going through similar or going through something as well. So having that self-love, taking yourself out on a date, do that more often. I will be doing a lot of that on this channel here, doing going out by myself, whether it's to the park or get coffee. We're gonna limit the eating, child, because we trying to get right. We trying to get in our fitness girl era, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that is something that I am trying to do, is going to, if when you date yourself, and this is for my ladies, if man's watching it, it's vice versa as well. If you can go out on a date by yourself, who cares who's watching you? First of all, eliminate the crowd. It's just you and you versus you. You understand? So when you go out and you're with yourself and you're on this date here, that is the time to self-reflect, asking yourself, what do you want? You're looking at how you're treating yourself, how you want to be treated. When you know how you want to be treated, you know how the next person is to treat you, how the next person is to walk in your life and treat you. Again, this is friends, lovers, whoever it is, this is how you want to be treated. When you know how you want yourself to be treated, that is what your expectations are from other people. And I'm not saying like, girl, this boy got to go out, he got to take me out, he got to buy me this, he got to buy me that. No. When you're in a relationship, and I heard this on something, and I'm sorry I don't have the quotation, but a lot of people have said this before. A relationship is not 50-50. It's not. And the reason why I say that is that you're not going to always be at 50. I might come home one day and I'm at 40%, and I need you to hold me down for the other 60. Meaning I had a rough day. That's where you come and you ask me, how was your day? And I just tell you, that's when you make it sweet for me. Vice versa. You come home, had a rough day. You might be on a 20. I got to give you that other 80%. So that is what a relationship is about. Communication, talking. And again, when I say relations, because I don't want this to be drawn out as just for a relationship with a lover or a significant other. I'm speaking of relationship with anybody, family, friends, jobs, anything. Okay? So that's just like you go to work. Everybody want to give 100%, but if that job ain't reciprocating and showing you the same thing, do what's within your qualifications, and that's it. That's it. Again, that's on you of how you decide the route you go, but this is the route that God has put me on. So setting healthy boundaries, guys, and you guys can look up more of that. YouTube and everything else out there is with full of information on setting boundaries, but I'm just speaking on where I'm aligning myself at. So as we get down into my weight, because I don't want to keep this video long, I just want to come back and let you know your girlie's back, she's back. Anyways, y'all know Sham, she kind of roll off onto the other side there a little bit, you know, but that's me, that's my personality, you understand? So speaking on my weight, I have been still working out. Occasionally, I haven't had like a set routine, but I have been still working out. My weight is probably at the same as it was before. I'm not sure the exact number. I know within that I gained like 5 or 8 pounds. But again, guys, I was going within trying to find out why I'm still hurting. Why am I still affected by this? And one thing with loss and grief, guys, is that everybody grief on a different pace. Everybody grieve on a different pace, and how you grieve is differently from how I grieve. So my grieving can take it can take the rest of my life, but we have to learn how to live with that, because anytime you have a loss, you still have to continue to get up and keep moving. You do. And I don't mean that in a nonchalant way, but you do have to get up and you have to keep moving. And that's where I turn my sorrows and my pain and my hurt to God. And I will forever preach on God. I will forever express my love for him, because one thing I have known, and I use this as a devotion, daily devotion, I have it in my car, I have it written down on certain things, is that when you allow God to walk before you, honey, you're gonna always walk in peace. Tell me you ain't. I wait. You will always walk in peace. And by doing that, that is where I found my peace. I'm still going through certain things right now, but again, I don't worry about it, honey. I gave all my problems to God, and whatever the outcome, it will be the outcome, because I allowed him to take over my life. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but y'all better get on the winning team. Okay, you think you good by yourself, you think you all of this here, you don't see the world we living in, jump on that winning team. And I don't mean that in a play way. I'm serious. I'm serious. So as far as going forward, I will be I would like to do this challenge with you guys where we're working on our abs. So I'll have that posted on Tuesday. It'll be in the form of a reel, where we'll do that for 30 days. And when I say glow up, guys, glowing up means loving yourself, going within. I know I can't tell you how to live your life, girl. Your life might be excellent. You probably have no problems with your life. Your life probably good, and be like, how's she gonna tell me how to glow up? You're right. How would I tell you how to glow up? I can't. But what I can do, and what I will do, is to continue to express my testimony where God is putting it on my heart to do. None of us is perfect. We all make mistakes. Living in life, as long as you're living and breathing and waking up and saying good morning, you will always have room to grow. Okay, so any way I can learn or teach, that is what I'll do. I'm not sure the direction that God is gonna line me in with my YouTube channel, but again, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready for him to keep taking me that way. I know you guys was expecting a whole lot with this video, but this is more of an introduction, letting you guys know that I am back. I am revamping certain things. I know my channel is not huge. It doesn't have a lot of subscribers, and it's okay, because I know one day that it will reach the right person. Even if it's for one person, if what I'm saying touch you, then it touch you. If what I'm saying sting you, then you need to sit down and evaluate yourself. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way of watching this girl video? Why is she stinging me? Why do I feel like I'm mad at her? She need to get off of YouTube, and she need to stop talking. If you having those feelings, you need to go and evaluate yourself and ask yourself, why? Why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? That's how you will get closer to yourself, getting to know yourself. That's how you will get closer with God. And that's the path that I'm on. I am in my fitness girl era. I've always been in my fitness girl era, but when I say that this time here is a non-stop, it's 100% go, that is what I do. Now, keep in mind, guys, I do work full time, and your girl over here, she work a lot of hours. You know what I'm saying? I work a lot of hours, so I will do my best to come up with a schedule as on YouTube. But for right now, it will just be weekly vlogs, and I will try to post on Tuesday, and I'll be talking to you about that. So I think I kind of updated you guys on my life. I didn't give you an exact weight of where I'm at, because I didn't weigh myself. I go according to how my clothes fit. But I will have some pictures coming up to just show you where I'm at right now, where my current status is right now. But that's it, guys. And again, I thank you guys for watching this week's vlog. And always remember, guys, allow God to walk before you, because you will always walk in peace. And having said that, you already know what time it is, baby. Let's get it.
The same way you used to, I require more.